dogs barking, tails tucked in nervous anticipation. Reminders for dog owners of that dreaded trip to the vet. Here at the Blue Pearl Clinic in San Antonio, Dr. Mike Moore does everything he can to make it a comfortable experience for patients and their people. But the scariest part for many of his clients isn't the exam room, it's the bill.
Being in a service town, I have a lot of young service people that are clients, and they come in with dogs. These kids don't make much money, so if they have a dog with extraordinary medical expenses, they can't afford it. Coming back and serving.
Dr. Moore is used to seeing members of the military, but not long ago, a unique case inspired him like none before. It was the first time he treated a soldier's dog without the soldier. Colton Rusk was killed in Afghanistan in 2010. His grieving parents, Daryl and Kathy, were now caring for his retired service dog, and Dr. Moore, a Vietnam veteran himself, was so moved by Colton's sacrifice that he offered to provide any surgery, shots, or checkups free of charge for the rest of Eli's life.
You know, Dr. Mike's he's passionate. He's very passionate about veterans. He has the biggest heart. He knows what these dogs mean to veterans. And I can tell you, I mean, I'm not a veteran, but what he has done for us in our journey of grief is just amazing.
That kindness was just the beginning. Mike Moore started seeking out more veterans and their families who needed help. He found Sergeant William Cole, whose service dog Hank was going through a battle that William could not afford to fight.
I looked that veterinarian in the eyes and I just told him, I said, please, keep my dog alive, because this dog is keeping me alive. And I would have done whatever it took to pay those debts back. I mean, I definitely depended on Hank, and so I know there's other people just like myself and others that need that help as well.
Well, after helping two service dogs in entirely different situations, Dr. Mike Moore formed a plan to attack this problem on a larger scale. He created a lasting fund to help pay for the care of these special animals who care for our soldiers. Hank and Eli's Fund, named after the two dogs that inspired it all, opened 5 years ago. In that time, they've had a profound impact on dozens of military families.
And sometimes I think about Hank's injury, and I'm like, gosh, that was horrific. Like, why did that happen? And then I look at what has become, and I look at the relationships that have formed and the people that we have helped. And it's just one of those things where it makes perfect sense. Hank's injury was not in vain, right? I mean, some greater good came of it. So that's the special part about all of it.
What does Hank's and Eli's Fund mean to you?
Everything to me. So the most important thing in my life, and I understand that other people have that same bond. So I just want to make sure if someone comes to us and they need help, we'll be there to help.
Some veterans, like Jeff Kyle, struggle with post-traumatic stress and other issues after leaving war. They rely on their service dogs to get them through everyday life. His service dog, Lemon, needed an amputation, and Hank and Eli's Fund stepped in, something for which Jeff and the others the fund has helped are forever grateful.
What these dogs do for us, I mean, they keep us alive. They really do. They're our battle buddies. We had those when we were downrange, and when we come home, you don't always keep those guys close to you. Life happens, you kind of go your separate ways, but to have them right next to you 24/7, it's big. And if I lost her, it'd be tough.
How's she adjusting to 3 legs?
She's doing great. She's phenomenal. She's just motoring along, doing good, chasing squirrels, chasing her ball, just being a dog.
It's stories like Colton's, Williams, and Jeff's that make everything worth it to Dr. Mike Moore. As they say, actions speak louder than words, and the fund is his way of saying thank you to his brothers and sisters in arms. And as long as there are more heroes and their four-legged friends who need help, Hank and Eli's fund will be there to repay them for their sacrifices.
I mean, and to help some of these guys get to keep their service dogs longer and enhancing their lives is, being a veterinarian, it's a win-win for me. I get to help them and then I get to help my heroes. I can't say it any better than that.